think that's pretty much it. That's all the problems I can think of dealt with. We should give these plans to the building yard and they can start working it immediately.
Yeah, makes sense. Good work. Well executed. Time for a pint.
Time for several. This has been a hard job.
Wait. I think there's one more thing we should look at.
Oh, no. Don't say that. I'm positively trembling at the mere thought, oh my goodness.
I'm sure it's nothing.
Oh, now you said it. Go on.
Well, it's simply that, look, we designed it so that if something caught a here and gashed these lower decks open, a particularly nasty rock, say, or an iceberg.
Yeah, so the lower decks get gashed open all the way along the side, so we put the watertight doors in, and they will fill up to a certain point, and then they'll stop, ensuring the ship can continue along just a great deal more underwater, but still floating. Yes, genius. I don't see the problem, Lloyd.
The problem is, Frank, what if only a few of the lower decks were ripped open by the rock, or what did I say again?
Iceberg.
Exactly that. So then the water would go up to the point of the watertight doors and then go over it, make it top heavy. I mean, surely the weight of all that water, all in one end, would lift the other end clean out of the water. So it might do anything then, snap in half, be pulled under the waves, cause thousands of untimely deaths, and souls floating in the darkness of the North Atlantic Ocean for all eternity.
Lloyd.
Frank.
You're overthinking things again.
Oh, I am, aren't I? I could feel myself overthinking as I said it.
You really have to stop that. It's no good for anyone. You know, an architect shouldn't overthink. They should simply dream. After all, how often would anything like that even occur?
You're right. I'm catastrophizing.
Is that what you call it?
Yes.
Good word, that. I rather like it. It's elegant, but scientific. Anyway, come on. I can imagine there's more than a couple of pints that can be drunk tonight.
One more thing.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Just one thing, apologies. I just realised there aren't enough lifeboats on it. So what if something did happen? I mean, I know we said we didn't want them to clutter up the viewing decks, but surely we could stick a few in the gymnasium roof or something.
Lloyd, we've been through this. This is the ship of dreams. It's built to be the most aesthetically perfect thing imaginable. I mean, the 4 boilers are aesthetic. You only need 2, really. I mean, the decks are aesthetic. They're made of the finest wood. Even the steerage compartments are comfortable. Steerage? I mean, people in them are more used to cuddling up with a rat for company, and they have pleasant mattresses and clean rooms. I mean, we won't be able to get them to leave the ship when it arrives in New York. Yes, it can hold up to 48 boats, but the 20 we have already an utter nuisance.
All right, Frank, I apologise. I'm being overcautious again, aren't I?
Overcautious and a thief.
A thief?
Of my time. I could have easily had a pint and a half by now.
Yes, let's go. I'll just... Oh.
What is it now?
I just thought...
No. Sorry, Lloyd. Absolutely not. Listen. Do you even really know what it would take to make the ship flounder and go down?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Say it is a jolly big iceberg, okay? First off, you'd have the lookout who has the state-of-the-art binoculars ready to spot them. So if they weren't going to see the berg in time, they'd have had to have lost the binoculars somehow. That's one. Then, the ship is designed so it can hit a berg head-on. So the officer steering the ship would have to panic and try to steer around it.
Puncturing the lower cabins.
But not all of them. Exactly. Then the watertight doors would shut. And the only place they're not sealed is at the top. So the water would have to rise over and flood 5 whole compartments. We've designed this beautifully, Lloyd. The ship can have up to 4 compartments gaping open to the ocean, and it will still float. But say, even then, if it did start to sink, all the captain has to do is to order the ship to stay still. And then they'd still have a full hour to seek help from other passing ships before the boat truly begins to sink. And no captain's going to order them to continue sailing, so you'd then have the lifeboats as they're ready to go and another ship coming to help them. You'd really have to do something silly to mess that up, like send distress signal calls, but direct rescue us to the wrong place or something. And then, I suppose, if all that happened, maybe there would be chaos and people screaming and drowning and freezing in the Atlantic. But I ask you, come, how likely is that to happen?
Not likely at all.
Haha, exactly. You're overthinking everything, Lloyd. Nothing bad is going to happen.
I need to get out of my own head.
Precisely. Come on, let's get some drinks in. I'll send those blueprints to the designer tomorrow. He'll be thrilled. The unsinkable wonder, he keeps calling it.
Oh, never mind unsinkable ship. I'm ready to sink some pints.
Hey!
First thing, old boy.
Isn't the designer going on the maiden voyage?
Thomas Andrews? Yes, he is. Egotistical creature. You wouldn't catch me going on it.
What, on the ship?
Yeah, I hate ships. Never trust them.